Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is annoying. Why are we writing anyway? Come on, Raza, there's nothing wrong with writing poems. $5 state that your poem's nothing full of Bible verses. Man, I love a nice cup of joe. What the hell? How come you get coffee? I gotta drink tea? There's nothing wrong with tea. No, I find it justifiable. How come I have to drink tea and he gets to drink coffee? That's because all we can confirm are that ghouls can drink coffee and water, so I decided to give him coffee. Hey, cybernetic douche, why are we doing this? That's because it's for the game that you're going to be all reviewing. What is this game? Doki Doki Literature Club, a romantic slice-of-life story where you play as a protagonist, joining the literature club and romancing the girls that are in the club. Why are we doing this? Because of the fact that you two barely do anything, so I need you two to actually put your weight around here. Then why are we doing poems? It's real simple. It's so I don't have all three of you fighting on which girl you're going to choose. I told all three of you to write up a poem. I'm going to scan all three of your poems and then decide which girl you're going to be assigned to based on how you wrote them. So can I get your poems now? Here you go. Fine, take it. Heads up, I barely went to school, so my English is gonna be crap. Doesn't matter, I'm going to read through them all real fast. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is simple enough to explain. Raza, you're gonna be assigned to Sayori, the childhood friend. Okay, that's simple, I can handle that one. Cool. Is that what I really have to call you? Listen, I am being hunted down here. I am not revealing anyone my name, and I'm not taking off this damn hood. Well, whatever. Ghoul, you're going to be assigned to Natsuki. I feel like I'm going to jail for this. And Raza, you're going to be assigned to you're going to be assigned to Yuri. Why are we doing this then? Because of the fact that it's a Valentine's Day game, you need something to do besides getting drunk off your ass. I need to play a romantic game. Well, Raza, based on your game library, I have to say... Just shut up! Wait a minute, Raza, this is a visual novel format. Oh, we're just gonna be spending the time reading. Don't worry, I made a device that will help you guys sync with the game better instead of just sitting there reading. Ta-da! That just looks like the scouter I got from Loot Anime. I modded it to more of a VR thing. VR headsets do exist. That's because Ross is too cheap to afford an actual one. Okay then, I'll give you 3 reasons why I didn't buy a VR headset. 1, they are about the same price as a game system. What is the point of buying a VR headset then, if I'm basically just going to buy another game system instead? 2, until they have as many games that I want to play that is more than on my fingers that I have on my hands, I may buy a VR headset. And 3, you 3 have been in this same building as I have. How come you guys haven't put any money down for this VR headset? Anyway, Raza, you just type your name in. Fine. You know what? F it. I'm going last. Just make me go last. Raza, you're up first. Okie dokie. Fine then. See you later. Hope you enjoy this. I'm gonna go relax. See you later, everyone. Hi everyone, Raza here. Let's get started with the game. How it starts off, my childhood friend and the girl I'm supposed to be romancing, Sayori, invites me to the literature club under promise of a free cupcake. Well, I do have a sweet tooth, so I guess I'm joining in the club either way. I also get to meet fellow members Natsuki, Yuri, and the president of the club, Monica. Well, bottoms out the hatch, even though I have to... I'm gonna have a word with Raza about this. That felt so real. Comes the actual gameplay to it. How it goes, you actually have to find the word to associate with the girl that you're just trying to swoon. I'm sorry, but I was expecting for me to like write up a poem or use these words like in a style of Mad Libs, but no, I'm just picking random words, hoping that the ones I hits the right girl. The next day, I get to learn more about our club members. I get to learn that Yuri loves more of the gothic horror, and Natsuki is a manga lover, which doesn't make any sense, because Rasa is assigned to Yuri, and Ghoul's assigned to Natsuki, and Rasa is an avid manga lover. Did Rasa made a... Okay, I'll get back to the story. Well, anyway, Yuri at least gave me a book for me to read, so at least I got something to entertain myself when we're not talking about poetry. But I'm getting a little bit... I guess that shot's making me a little bit tired.
Raza.
Sayori, I wasn't sleeping. After Sayori wakes me up, she says to me that I've spent all night watching anime, which I'm starting to think this is more for Raza to play and not me or Ghoul. She mocks me, and yet she wakes up late too. I mean, her hair's all messy, she has toothpaste on the side of her mouth, even her blazer's not even buttoned up properly. Come on, Sayori, you can't even get your buttons in right. Impure thoughts! At least Monica diverted that whole debacle for all of us to pass around her poem. Oh, yeah. Here's my poem, Sayori. Well, for a bunch of random words, at least she likes it, and I get to read her poem too. Thanks, Sayori. Could you give me a moment? I need my glasses. I can't read without them. Oh my god, this feels awkward wearing them, but okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepiness from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look down, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. No offense, Sayori, but it kind of feels like you just woke up, forgot that you have to do a poem for the club, and you decided to write up a poem real quickly for the first thing you saw, and then your stomach growled and you just accidentally wrote down, I want breakfast. It started off good, but like I said, I just took a guess of how you did it. But a problem happened inside the club room with Yuri and Natsuki having a fight. Okay, Natsuki and Yuri are fighting. Let me think. Raza would say, don't stop a cat fight. Raza wouldn't care. Ghoul would just wait for one of them to die so he could eat the other. Sorry, we're gonna get some help here! Lucky that problem was settled, but so me and Sayori could walk home together. Would have been good if I didn't have to do another word thing. Hey, after learning that Sayori is a little bit of a gluttonous person. She really wants to go after sweets. But she also wants my help with getting supplies for the festival that's coming up. It's a good thing, I can always help out. After spending some time with Sayori that involves an accidental injury, apple juice, and learning more about each other, knowing that I'm a little bit of a screw-up, we get back to actually reading more poems. I was going to originally read the poem, but what's the nicest way of saying what it is? It kind of feels like... It's kind of like she was channeling Edgar Allan Poe for a moment. It was kind of creepy and dark, like maybe she traded poems with Yuri, but forgot she's still holding Yuri's poem. I don't know what to say, really. I just said it. It feels a little different since Sayori's a little bit more happy, more of happy like I am. Why do you think I'm covering up the set? I don't want her to hear my real comments, so I'm just gonna be nice to her. Well, at least Monica wants us to read out our poems that we've been working on. Childhood, romance, vanilla, sugar. I'm sorry, Monica, but I don't get to write poems like you guys. I just pick a bunch of random words. I start to walk home with Sayori, but then she starts to question, would I want to walk home with Yuri? Sayori, I like hanging out with you. There's nothing wrong with me walking home with you. And besides, Raza's assigned to Yuri, not me. And another word-finding thing. Getting annoying after a while, because you're just basically trying to remember all the 20 words that you chose for the session. What the hell's wrong with this thing? I'm gonna have a word with Raza about this device. But I have to keep using it to play the video. Okay, next day. The next day, I talked to Sayori, even gave her my poem, and all I noticed is that she got sad and decides to leave early. Okay, I guess that's all I can really do with her. But on the bright side, I get to help out with the festival. I just have to decide on who I want to work with. Give me a moment. Sorry, Raza. I'll go with Yuri. The next day, I decide to go over to Sayori's house before Yuri shows up to have a conversation with Sayori, only to discover that Sayori actually has depression. Well, Sayori, I could suggest... I can't. Handing you a Bible's not going to help with depression. It doesn't. No offense, from a person who's also dealing with depression, I mostly just use the Bible to help me cope through with life. Though I'm not going to say that it's going to help with everybody. It's nice that you're actually wanting to talk to me, so I'm actually happy. It actually means you're trying to help yourself with the problem. My best suggestion would be having to go see a counselor or a therapist. They'll help you. Medicine can also help, but I'm not saying that it's going to solve the answers. It's going to help along the way. So all I can really... But you know what you're dealing with, I'm still going to be there to help you. I'm not going to abandon you. After we hugged, I promised Sayori that we're going to go to the festival together throughout the whole day. But first, I have to finish up doing the banners with Yuri.
And now for something completely different.
At my house, me and Yuri are working on the banners, and I discover a little thing about Yuri. She likes to collect knives. Well, Raza's gonna be happy since he's a massive fan of katanas. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with liking knives. She hands me the knife and... Ow! What the... I gotta talk to Raza. That felt too real. It's okay. See, I'm not bleeding anymore. We finished up the banner as I noticed there was some paint on Yuri's face. Oh, here you go, Yuri. Okay. After I walked Yuri out of my house, things got a little awkward. Yuri, you're a little too close for comfort. I'm trying my best. Sayori misunderstood the situation, and it was only one way to solve the answer. Wow, I got myself a girlfriend in a few days. So that's how it feels like in a movie. Man, it feels rushed. The next day, during the festival, seeing that Sayori has not made it yet, I decided to go over to the club to see Monica setting up. You already figured it out. Yeah, we're dating. I decided to look through the pamphlets, and then I noticed something wrong with Sayori's poem. I gotta go see Sayori. I run to her house as fast as I can, praying to God. Hopefully she's just oversleeping, reaching for her door.
I don't know what happened. He was supposed to just pass out, but it doesn't matter. There's still 2 left, and my servant will make sure they don't leave.
Of course, mistress.